What started the Trojan War? If you've ever wondered what sparked one of the most famous wars in ancient Greek mythology, you're about to find out. The Trojan War is a tale of love, betrayal, and divine intervention. So let's break it down. The story begins with a wedding that didn't quite go as planned. The goddess Eris, who was not invited to the wedding of Peleus and Thetis, decided to cause some trouble. She showed up with a golden apple inscribed for the fairest and threw it among the guests. This apple sparked a fierce quarrel between the goddesses Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite, each claiming to be the fairest. To settle this dispute, the goddesses turned to a young shepherd named Paris, who was actually a prince of Troy. Each goddess promised him a reward if he chose her. Hera offered power, Athena offered wisdom, and Aphrodite offered the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris, tempted by Aphrodite's promise, chose her and awarded her the apple. As his reward, Aphrodite made Helen, the queen of Sparta and the most beautiful woman in the world, fall in love with Paris. Helen was already married to Menelaus, the king of Sparta, but she left him to be with Paris. This act of betrayal enraged Menelaus and his brother Agamemnon, who was the king of Mycenae. Menelaus called upon all the kings and princes of Greece to help him wage war against Troy to bring Helen back. This coalition of Greek forces, led by Agamemnon, sailed to Troy and laid siege to the city for 10 long years. The war involved many legendary heroes, including Achilles and Odysseus, and it was marked by intense battles and tragic losses on both sides. The war finally ended with a clever trick devised by Odysseus. The Greeks built a massive wooden horse and left it outside the gates of Troy, pretending to retreat. The Trojans, thinking they had won the war, brought the horse inside their city walls. However, under the cover of night, Greek warriors hidden inside the horse emerged and opened the gates for the rest of the Greek army, which had sailed back to Troy. The city was then sacked and the Trojans were defeated. So to sum it up, the Trojan War was sparked by the abduction of Helen by Paris, which was a result of the divine quarrel between Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite, and Paris's fateful decision to choose Aphrodite as the fairest goddess. This series of events led to one of the most epic conflicts in Greek mythology.